Welcome back to the channel, where we share practical, heartfelt tips to make life after 70 vibrant, fulfilling, and full of joy. And today we're diving into a topic that I know so many of you will love: hobbies. If you're over 70 and looking for ways to add more happiness to your days, this video is for you. Let's face it, sometimes retirement or the quieter years can leave us feeling a bit adrift, wondering how to fill our time with things that truly light us up. Maybe you've been wanting to try something new but aren't sure where to start. Or perhaps you're looking for activities that don't require too much energy, but still bring a big smile to your face. Well, you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to explore 5 simple hobbies that seniors over 70 can start to bring more joy, purpose, and even connection into your life. These hobbies are easy to pick up, don't require a lot of fancy equipment, and are perfect for this stage of life. They'll help keep your mind sharp, your heart full, and maybe even introduce you to new friends along the way. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's discover some wonderful ways to make your days even brighter. If you're excited to find a new hobby, comment, "I'm ready for joy," below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join our Elderly Advice family. Plus, give this video a like to spread the happiness. Before we get into the hobbies, let's talk about why hobbies are so important for seniors over 70. As we age, it's natural to slow down a bit. Maybe you're not as active as you used to be, or perhaps you've lost touch with some of the activities you once loved. But research shows that staying engaged in hobbies can do wonders for both your mental and physical health. A study from the Journal of Aging and Health found that seniors who regularly participate in leisure activities, like hobbies, report higher levels of happiness, lower rates of depression, and even better cognitive function. That means hobbies aren't just fun. They're like a little dose of medicine for your mind and soul. They give you something to look forward to each day, a sense of accomplishment, and a way to express yourself. I remember my Uncle George, who's 82 now. He used to say his days felt long and empty after he retired from his job as a school teacher. But then he started growing tomatoes in his backyard, and now he lights up every time he talks about his garden. It's amazing to see how much joy a simple hobby can bring. Plus, hobbies can be a great way to connect with others, whether it's sharing stories with family, joining a local club, or even teaching a grandchild something new. These 5 hobbies we're about to explore are designed to be accessible, low stress, and rewarding, no matter your physical abilities or experience level. They're all about bringing more light into your life, one small step at a time. If you're still with me, comment 1 below to let me know you're ready to explore these hobbies, and hit that like button to help others find this video. Oh, and subscribe for more wisdom every week. Let's start with habit number 1, gardening, specifically small-scale gardening that anyone can do. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Gardening sounds like a lot of work, with all that bending and digging. But hear me out. This isn't about turning your backyard into a farm. Small-scale gardening can be as simple as growing a few herbs on your windowsill or tending to a couple of potted plants on your porch. It's about nurturing something and watching it grow, which can feel so rewarding. Gardening has been shown to reduce stress and improve mood. There's even a term for it called horticultural therapy. A study from the University of Michigan found that just 20 minutes of gardening can lower cortisol levels, that stress hormone that can make us feel anxious. Plus, it gets you moving a little, which is great for your body. And if you grow herbs, like basil or mint, you can use them in your cooking. How satisfying is that? If you're new to gardening, start with something easy, like a potted tomato plant, or a little tray of herbs you can keep in your kitchen. All you need is a small pot, some soil, and a sunny spot. Water it regularly, and before you know it, you'll have fresh herbs to snip for your meals. I started growing parsley last year, and every time I add it to my soup, I feel a little burst of pride. If mobility is a concern, you can use raised garden beds or even a simple tabletop planter so you don't have to bend down. There are so many options now that make gardening accessible for everyone. And here's a bonus. Gardening can be a great way to connect with others. Maybe you swap tips with a neighbor or share your harvest with a friend. My friend Dorothy, who's 76, started a tiny flower garden on her balcony, and now she's the go-to person in her apartment building for gardening advice. It's given her a new sense of purpose and community. So, if you're ready to get your hands a little dirty and grow something beautiful, give small-scale gardening a try. It's a hobby that keeps on giving. If you're excited to start gardening, comment 2 below to share your plans and share this video with a friend who loves plants. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more joyful ideas. Habit number 2 is all about creativity, painting or drawing. Now don't worry, you don't need to be the next Picasso to enjoy this one. Painting and drawing are wonderful ways to express yourself, relax, and tap into your creative side, no matter your skill level. Art has incredible benefits. For seniors, it can improve focus, reduce anxiety, and even boost memory. A study from the Mayo Clinic found that older adults who engage in creative activities like painting have a lower risk of cognitive decline because it keeps your brain active and engaged. And the best part? You don't need much to get started, just a sketchbook, some pencils, or a basic watercolor set. If you're feeling intimidated, start with something simple like drawing a flower or painting a sunset. There are plenty of free tutorials online. YouTube is full of beginner-friendly videos that walk you through every step. I tried watercolor painting a few months ago, and I started with a simple picture of a tree. It wasn't perfect, but I had so much fun mixing the colors and seeing it come to life on the page. If you don't want to draw freehand, you can try adult coloring books. They're a great way to get creative without the pressure of starting from scratch. You can find them at most bookstores, and they come with beautiful designs you can fill in with colored pencils or markers. Another idea is to paint with your grandkids. It's a fun way to bond, and they'll love seeing you get creative. My neighbor Helen, who's 79, started painting little landscapes to give as gifts, and now her family treasures them as keepsakes. If you're worried about making a mess, use a small table or even a tray on your lap to keep things tidy. The goal isn't to create a masterpiece. It's to enjoy the process and let your imagination run free. Whether you're sketching a bird you saw in your yard or painting a memory from your childhood, this hobby can bring a sense of calm and accomplishment to your days. Ready to pick up a paintbrush? Comment 3 below if you're in, and give this video a thumbs up to spread the creativity. Subscribe to Elderly Advice for more inspiring hobbies. Next up, habit number 3, storytelling or writing your memories. This is a beautiful way to preserve your life stories while engaging your mind and heart. As seniors, we have so many incredible experiences to share, whether it's tales from your childhood, lessons you've learned, or funny moments with your family. Writing them down not only keeps your memory sharp, but also creates a legacy for your loved ones. A study from the University of Texas found that older adults who engage in reflective writing report higher levels of emotional well-being because it helps you process your experiences and find meaning in them. You don't need to be a professional writer to do this, just a notebook and a pen will do. Start small. Write about a favorite memory like the first time you met your spouse or a holiday tradition you loved as a kid. If writing feels daunting, you can record your stories using a voice memo app on your phone. Many smartphones have one built in. I started doing this last year, and I recorded a story about how my dad taught me to ride a bike. My grandkids loved hearing it, and it felt so special to share that piece of my life with them. If you're not sure where to start, try answering simple prompts like, "What's the best trip you ever took?" Or, "What was your favorite childhood game?" You can also join a local storytelling group. Many community centers have them, and they're a great way to meet people while sharing your stories out loud. My friend Robert, who's 81, joined a writing group at his library, and he says it's the highlight of his week. He's even working on a little book of family stories for his kids. If you'd rather keep it private, that's okay too. Writing can be a quiet, personal way to reflect on your life. And who knows? You might discover a hidden talent for storytelling. This hobby is all about celebrating your journey and leaving a piece of yourself for the next generation. If you're ready to start writing or sharing your stories, comment 4 below to let me know. And share this video with a family member who'd love your memories. Don't forget to subscribe for more meaningful ideas. Habit number 4 is a fun one. Learning to play a musical instrument or revisiting one you used to play. Music is magic for the soul, and it's never too late to start. Playing an instrument can improve your mood, enhance coordination, and even boost your memory. A study from the University of South Florida found that seniors who played an instrument, even for just 30 minutes a week, showed better cognitive function than those who didn't. And you don't need to aim for a concert at Carnegie Hall. This is about enjoying the process. If you're a beginner, try something simple like a ukulele. It's small, affordable, and easier to learn than a guitar, with only 4 strings to manage. There are tons of free ukulele tutorials online, and you can learn a simple song like "Somewhere Over the Rainbow" in just a few sessions. If you used to play an instrument like the piano or violin, why not dust it off and give it another go? I hadn't touched a piano in years, but last month I sat down and played a little tune I learned as a kid. It was rusty, but it brought back so many happy memories. If buying an instrument isn't in your budget, you can often find classes or instrument rentals through community centers or local music schools. Another option is to join a senior music group. Many towns have choirs or small bands where you can play or sing with others. My cousin Edith, who's 77, started taking harmonica lessons at her local senior center, and now she plays little tunes for her great-grandkids. They think she's the coolest. If playing an instrument feels like too much, you can still enjoy music by listening to your favorite songs and learning about their history. Maybe make a playlist of songs from your youth to share with your family. Music has a way of lifting your spirits and bringing people together, so whether you're strumming a ukulele or just singing along to an old favorite, this hobby can add a lot of happiness to your life. If you're inspired to make some music, comment 5 below to share your instrument of choice and give this video a like to spread the joy. Subscribe to Elderly Advice for more fun hobbies. Our final hobby, number 5, is crafting, specifically simple crafts like knitting, crocheting, or making small DIY projects. Crafting is a fantastic way to keep your hands busy, your mind engaged, and your creativity flowing. It's also incredibly calming. There's something so soothing about the repetitive motion of knitting a scarf or gluing together a little photo frame. Research from the British Journal of Occupational Therapy found that seniors who engage in crafts report lower levels of stress and higher life satisfaction because it gives you a sense of accomplishment and purpose. If you've never crafted before, start with something easy, like knitting a small square. There are beginner kits at most craft stores that come with everything you need, including needles and yarn. YouTube has great tutorials for learning basic stitches, and once you get the hang of it, you can make scarves, blankets, or even little hats for charity. I started crocheting last winter, and I made a tiny blanket for my granddaughter's doll. She was over the moon, and I felt so proud. If knitting isn't your thing, try something like scrapbooking. Gather some old photos, a few stickers, and a notebook, and create a memory book of your favorite moments. It's a lovely way to preserve your history while getting creative. Another idea is to make simple decorations like painting small rocks to place in your garden or crafting holiday ornaments to give as gifts. My friend Louise, who's 80, started making little felt ornaments for her family, and now it's a tradition they all look forward to every Christmas. Crafting can also be a social activity. Look for a crafting group at your local library or senior center, where you can chat and create with others. Many groups welcome beginners and even provide supplies, so you don't have to worry about buying a lot up front. The best part about crafting is that you end up with something tangible to show for your efforts. Whether it's a cozy scarf or a decorated picture frame, you'll feel a sense of pride every time you see it. So if you're ready to get crafty, give this hobby a try. It's a perfect way to add a little handmade happiness to your life. If crafting sounds like fun, comment 6 below to let me know what you'll make, and share this video with a crafty friend. Hit subscribe to keep the creativity coming. And there you have it. 5 simple hobbies to bring more happiness into your life after 70. Let's recap to make sure you've got them all. First, try small-scale gardening to nurture plants and reduce stress. Second, get creative with painting or drawing to express yourself and keep your mind sharp. Third, write or share your stories to preserve your memories and connect with loved ones. Fourth, play a musical instrument or enjoy music to lift your spirits and boost your brain. And fifth, dive into crafting to create something beautiful while finding calm and purpose. These hobbies are all about adding joy, one small step at a time without feeling overwhelming. You don't have to do them all. Just pick one that speaks to you and give it a try. I promise, even a few minutes a day can make a big difference in how you feel. I'd love to hear which hobby you're most excited to start. Drop it in the comments below and let's inspire each other. If this video brought a smile to your face, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend or family member who could use a little joy in their life. Don't forget to subscribe to Elderly Advice for more practical, uplifting tips to live your best life after 70. We're here every week with ideas to make your days brighter and your heart fuller. Until next time, take care, try something new, and here's to a happier, more joyful you. If you made it to the end, comment, "I'm ready to be happier" below to celebrate, and hit that like button one more time. Subscribe to join us for more elderly advice.